Well, what a round of rugby, eh? What upsets, what shocks, what drama. And as a Scotsman, it hurts me. It does. But I'm still going to talk about it because there's many of you guys who are celebrating it. So, yeah. I streamed two of the games, the Ireland-England and the Wales-France. I think it was great fun. Thank you to everyone who came out. I will be streaming all three games on Saturday, the last round. It'll be great to see some of you guys there if you can be. But if you're not, don't worry about it. It's great to have you here. But yeah, let's go. Let's talk about the games. I'll just start off with the first game that happened, which was in Rome. As Italy finally managed to get their first win at home over Scotland. 31-29 to the Italians was the final score. It was tight, but they just about managed to hold on. And yeah, great win for Italy. I think Scotland, again, you saw it against Wales. They were ahead. They were not quite as far ahead as they were against Wales. I need to get my words out. But Scotland went 12. Was it 12, 15? Something like that. You know, they were a solid gap ahead just before half time, and then I think they just kind of went into second gear and turned off. And I think Italy just kind of sensed that, just as Wales did, and started coming back. The difference was Italy probably are a better team than Wales at the minute, and that's primarily due to Wales having a young team. But this Italian team had more of a fight and did actually manage to cross the line, because you could see Scotland, again, just the same as the Wales game, towards the end of the game going crap, and panicking. And they did, Scotland did come back. They were some 30 phases before finally knocking it on. They basically ran half the length of the pitch already, and yeah. But great win for Italy. Some great tries. Great exploiting. I don't want to single out one or two Scotland players because I think quite a few of them had some wrong. But for that Lewis Linear try, I'm not entirely sure what Kinghorn was doing. I don't know. I mean, I get why he was up in the line, but he abandoned the backfield. Either that, or was that meant to be Van der Merwe or Russell covering that if Kinghorn shot up? I'm not sure, but bit iffy there from Scotland. Good eyes from Italy, good poke through. Then of course you've got that just on the stroke of half time, Van der Merwe, brilliant to stop Ange Capuzzo scoring with that choke tackle, just stopping the ball going, basically dotting it down. Ange Capuzzo had crossed the line, Van der Merwe just stopped him from putting it down, held him up. It was a great stop. But apart from that, Italy were pretty good. Yeah, fair play Italy is all I really can say. Took the tries well, kicked well, actually took their points. I think if Scotland are to take one thing away from this Six Nations, it is taking their points and just trying to manage games better when you're ahead. It seemed to me that again they just switched off. That's all I can say. But yeah, great win for Italy. We'll move on to what a lot of people probably say, probably the shock result of the weekend, as England managed to stun Ireland 23 points to 22. And yeah, I think as good of a performance it was from England, I think it was more the fact that Ireland just didn't look up for it. I think Ireland, again, like they done with the first few games, just went into this game in second gear. And especially when England scored within the first 5 minutes or so, they scored through Ollie Lawrence, and Ireland put to bed. They didn't know what to do, and I think similar to Italy and Rome, England sensed this with the crowd sensing it as well. They just managed to get it going. The amount of burst tackles and post-contact meters England managed against Ireland is quite phenomenal. I'm not 100% sure of the exact numbers, but I would imagine it's pretty high. Just the level of, as I said, post-contact meters, missed tackles from Ireland just seemed to me like every carry or two they'd make an extra metre or so. England, it was a good physical performance from them. Then obviously, you had the Marcus Smith last minute drop goal. yeah, I have no problem with them doing it. Something that they might thought to have done maybe slightly better is they had a penalty advantage pretty much in front of the sticks anyway. They had 3 tries. I would like to have seen them go for it, maybe go for the 4th, the bonus point. Also deny Ireland a losing bonus point, which would have been huge. Oh no, it wouldn't have never mind, I'm talking crap, it wouldn't have denied them. But, just getting that. But I understand why they did it. Thinking being on the winning end when Edinburgh did that against Connacht, I know it's not quite on the same scale, but it's similar. You're just happy you won. And to be honest with you, I think England will just be happy they won. I can't really nitpick it. I think everyone's been saying if that England team clicks, they are dangerous. And, there was almost a sense and especially in the later on games throughout this tournament, just a sense that it was nearly there. If you look against Scotland and that, they looked like they were nearly there. But it'll be interesting to see if this is England now or if that was a one-off. I mean, I'll be moving on to the France-Wales in a second, but that's a really, really good game coming up. That's a really exciting game. I think all 3 games have potential to be quite good. And we'll now move on to the final game, France-Wales. France, especially in that second half, looked a lot better. First half it was pretty even. France looked all over the place. There was quite a lot of French forward passes and stuff. Now, a lot of people saying that they've been doing that all tournament and they're just finally getting picked up on it. I'm not going to comment on that. I don't like commenting on referees and their performances. Because, yes, the referee is the man in the middle, or woman in the middle, and you should respect them. And the decision is final, so I think you should just stop moaning. I know I moaned a little bit about the Scotland-France try. I get you moan about howlers, but I think stuff like that, you can't moan too much. But anyway, I'm going on a tangent. It was, pretty even first half. Wales ahead at half time. I can't remember. It was tight at half time. I can't actually remember the half time score. Anyway, I should probably do my research better, but France came out in that second half and just dominated completely. Scoring 5 tries to 3, so France getting a huge bonus point win. So, I'm trying to see a record win for France. I should probably... No, France were ahead at half time. It was 17-20 to France at half time. I knew it was a lot tighter, but it finished 24-45 to the French, so they did absolutely put Wales to the sword in the second half. Yeah, France just looked great. It was nice to see Colombe getting that try. He looks like a monster. That France pack, that replacement front row, I think that could do massive damage to England next week and from many teams' future to come if France stick with that. But no, 25 unanswered points in the last 20 for France. That's where they actually killed Wales. I thought it was a fairly tight game until the last 20 minutes where France just ran away with it. But no, it was a great round. Again, for me as a Scotsman, not quite so, because we're actually now looking at the barrel where there's a possibility we come 5th, which, when I did my permutations, I said was impossible, but I seem to have done them slightly wrong. Or the likelihood was that low that I went, nah, that's not going to happen. But again, it happens. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the round. But 3 very exciting games coming up. You've got Wales for Italy. Can Italy get 2 wins and a draw? For the first time in goodness knows how long. The best Six Nations finish. They could be staring down the barrel of 4th, possibly, depending on how Scotland do. Scotland, Ireland, both teams off the back of what they would class as poor results. Both teams were pretty heavy favourites going into their games, and I'd say both lost it, to be honest with you. So they'll both be hurting at the Aviva. Now I've done the maths. For Scotland to win the Six Nations, they'd need to beat Ireland by about 40 points, and England can't get a bonus point win against France. So I think Scotland winning it's out of the picture. But Pip and Ireland taking the Triple Crown, that's on the cards. That'll be a really exciting game. And then England-France, leg crunch, last game of the thing. Both teams looked pretty good there. Who knows? I mean, the thing is with England and France at the minute is who knows what team's going to turn up. Who knows? It'll be great to watch. But thank you very much for watching. And yeah, if you've got free time on Saturday, you want to watch the game with me, I am streaming them all right from here. Come in, chat about the rugby. It was great seeing quite a few of you this week. And yeah, I'll see you legends later.